Hi YouTube friends, I just wanted to share my dinner plans with you today. What I'm making are some chicken drumsticks, and what I do is I combine, and this is just a bread bag that I save just for a purpose just like this. I put in a half a cup of flour, half a teaspoon of onion powder, half a teaspoon of garlic powder, a little bit of salt, and a generous grind of black pepper. Then I put the drumstick in here and shake it all up and everything, and here are the first two of them on the plate. Okay, now I'm going to show you the last one, and the reason I'm going to show you is because I do something, and I don't know if it would be of any help to you, but thighs and drumsticks have those thick sections that it takes a long time for the heat to get to and to cook the meat all the way. So what I do is I take a sharp knife and then I cut a slit on either side of the bone. Can you see those slits right there? There's one here, and of course the drumstick bone is in the center there. And what that does, it just kind of opens us up a little bit and allows the heat and then, the hot fat or whatever it is you're using to get down to the bone through this really meaty part. So now I'm going to put it in the bag and just coat it with the flour. Shake it up. And coat it real good. Okay, get it out of there. And there you go. And see, some of the flour and seasoning goes inside there. I'll show it to you when I'm done cooking. I've done this many times now, and it really works well to get the meat cooked. All right, I'll see you in a little bit. I did want to add that I'm going to be letting this rest in the refrigerator for a good 40 minutes, and I'll be covering it up with some aluminum foil while I have it in the fridge, okay? I enjoyed my oriental green beans so much last night that I am making another batch tonight. I'm out of fresh beans, but I found a half a bag of frozen green beans. So I pre-cooked them until they were almost tender, and now I added the angel hair pasta. So that'll take a few minutes, and then I will season them up. I have the beans and the angel hair pasta cooked and drained, and now in the same pot I'm adding a nice pat of butter. I do have the heat turned off at this point, okay? Get that around there. And I'm going to add, let me see, I'm going to eyeball it first. About 2 teaspoons of olive oil. All melt together. Then I am adding a good tablespoon of oyster sauce. And again, I'm eyeballing it. It might be maybe a tablespoon and a half, okay? To that, I add about a half a teaspoon of sugar. Believe me, you have to have the sugar to make this taste right. Little dash of garlic powder. The same thing with onion powder. I don't need any salt, but I am going to put in a couple of grinds of black pepper. Okay, so hold on for just 1 second, please. What I've done is added most of the pasta that I could in first, and just kind of stirred it around to coat it in the flavorings. And now I'll be adding the green beans. Like I said, there's really nothing to this. Just kind of move it around, stir it, coat it, and get all the flavors on here. And because it's still a little bit too early to eat, and of course I still have to do my fried chicken, what I will do is I'll just put the lid back on this and allow the flavors to develop. So that's my vegetable and my starch for the meal. It smells wonderful. Alright, it's time to fry the chicken. So I have my 3 drumsticks in here and just my little 7 or 8 inch pan. I'm frying it in coconut oil. I added maybe a tablespoon of olive oil, but that's about it. So I'll bring you back. Alright, it's coming along. I've turned it once. I'm going to be covering it up now with a sheet of foil just to kind of steam the center of it. It's going to be done in about 15 minutes, I would say. Alright guys, here's the meal all finished and ready to eat. It's just a couple minutes before 5 in the afternoon. I've got the pasta and the green beans and a couple of pan-fried chicken drumsticks. I will have some root beer as my beverage. So I hope you have a good evening and something good on your plate, and I will see you soon. Okay? Bye-bye.